with show. Tell them the true man show. With Janik. Woo. Oh yeah. Janik, this is an easy skanking. Early in the morning, easy skanking. Hold on for you, darling. Easy skanking. I miss it early in the morning. Easy skanking. Give me the man. I say, ooh la la. The vibes is nice this morning. I say, ooh la la. Janik, listen how the birds are singing. Oh yeah. I love this feeling, a wonderful feeling. Early in the morning. Oh, oh, what a wonderful feeling. La la, la la, la la, la la. Janika, tell them this. I want you cool and deadly. La la. Early in the morning. Oh yeah. I want your name. Ooh la la. I love it when the birds are singing. Oh yeah. Hey yeah. Big up Johnny, you know, you don't know dancing for that. I don't know, sir. We're not the dog plates, we're special. So when we do a special, it stays special forever. And I say blessings, greetings to all my people out here in the world who is listening to this. All a meditation with Dantico, with Janik, with all the good people in the world. Black out negative vibes, man. That not help none out. When people are negative, trying to make us think and do negative vibes, it's just hurting me and you. It's not hurting me. They love it. You understand? So let's live and live good and live life together. A life nice. And we say, ooh la la. Vibes is nice so early in the morning. Yeah. And we say, ooh la la. You can hear the birds singing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ja.
Yeah, man, it's I again, you know, cause I'm Davis. And we are... Yeah, man, it's I cause I'm Davis, you know. I mean, I said the time is now. We got to rise and shine, you know, people, cause now. This is a Bobby Wrong and try to take this thing too far. So we have to big up all of the man them call the Truths and Rights show, live and direct on YouTube. I know so them uplifting the people in the truths and right and progress. Like, and teaching the youth them positiveness. So kick it off, Yannick. I don't know it's the righteousness. Again. Yeah, man, it's I again, you know, cause I'm Davis, and I say youths and youths don't to give up in this time, you know. As a matter of fact, no time.
No time.
Cause we say the motivation morning show, you know, the true man show, live and direct, you know, on YouTube. Check it out, Yannick. God of His mercy, I'm telling you so to give up in this time. Yeah, God doesn't can't give up. I know it's true. You got to hold your head. Yeah. Hey youth, now give up on no time. I know the road is lucky and it's full of a slime. You got to stand firm in this judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Shut up, now give in no time. You worry sister about me, said them keep on trying. Most time, could I never deny it. Well, mama say, cause you got to work hard with a clean hands and pure heart to get a reward. Now follow no one, don't be no fraud. Put your trust in the most high Jaja. I know my foundations of the roof, so I have to always be the truth. No folly ground, them can't come for loose. Now give in no time. I know the road is lucky and it's full of a sign. Got to stand firm in this judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, now give in no time. You worry sister about me, said them keep on trying. Most I could I never deny it. Now say them I run the place, but them made us slowly. Them on the top, but them at the bottom of the peak. I'm sneaking on the glass and me catch enough a week. This is get a use, make me grieve. Papa say, cause I know you can read. Organize and centralize the people, no counterfeit. Daddy know to Africa, that Asian please. Home sweet, home make me please. I know my foundations of the roof, so I have to speak the truth. No falling down and can't come lose. I man got to stand, never lose. The youths and youths, not giving in no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. I've got to stand firm in this judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, not giving in no time. Bill worries is about me, say them keep on trying. Most time, don't you ever deny it. No, boy. I have on them Billy Gaga, son of the morning. They use them wise enough thing that could just them chanting. I tell you there is no need to bargain. Hey, youths, not giving no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. You got to stand firm in this judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, not giving no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. Most time, don't you ever deny it. Oh, cause I'm representing for Yanni. It's the motivational show. I tell you, yeah, man. Righteousness we come for you. Yeah. Hey, you, not giving no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. You got to stand firm in this judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, not giving no time. You know it's about me, say don't keep on trying. Most I could have never deny it. Hey, time to give it up. Keep on working smart. I tell you, Yanni, cause I'm representing. I know, say, I'm positive and every time, youth, not giving no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a sign. Got to stand firm in this judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, not giving no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a sign. Most time, don't you deny. Oh. I tell righteousness over evil every time.
Truman International Field Marshal, not partial. You don't know we are 5-star general. You don't know Motivation Academy. Follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in tune to the main event. The beat maker from Jamaica. Stevie Culture. Well, I got what it takes to rock the place. When Stevie Culture in the place, you turn up the pace. People rocking all night with smile on their face, on face. You know what? Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I'm never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I'm never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me me to the top. And you know when the beat start bouncing and then people start jumping, you hear the beat and you got to do something. Well, even the baby in the crib start bouncing. We're rocking the stadium, the bar and the club singing. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound, making you know I am the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear it down. You wanna know why? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top, because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Hey, the lyrics of the songs I sing, I don't have to edit. If I got to do that, forget it. True man make this beat so he'll get all his credit. Go tell your own world that Steve Culture said it. Making music is so easy. I play my tracks for my friends and they all say, wow, you used to be sharp, but you're much sharper now. You wanna know how? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take you to the top, because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Yo, the people of the vibes and the beat and the energy. Everywhere we play, people always admire we. Buying up our CDs, coming to our party. Tell we how much you love our style and our energy. Everywhere in the world, that Stevie Culture go. People want me to stay, they don't want me to go. Them screaming, shouting out for more, backing up the dance floor. Always need an encore, because I came to make you rock. I got the boom style to make it pop. And when I start, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top, because I got the beat to make you rock, got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Yo, when the beat start bouncing, people start jumping. Hear the beat and you got to do something. Even the baby in the grid start bouncing. Rocking the stadium, the bar and the club sing. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound, make them know that we're the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear things down. Who tell them say, yo, 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 we say we tougher than steel, tougher than rock. Concrete tough, but we tougher than that. Tough to the core, tough to the mat. Not backing down, cause we don't take chat. Move out of the way when the trail is on the track. Cause anytime we start, yo, we never gonna stop. We rock them from to a straight up to a top. Rasta said that you know, because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. When we start, we not stop. We're gonna take you to the top. We got the beat to make you. We got the beat to make you rock. Got the beat to make you. We've got the groove. We make them dance out of them shoes. We keep people get confused. Rastaman them cannot abuse. Them system we refuse. Try test the Rastaman, you know you have a lose. Babylon out the road, them get confused when them see people dancing out of them shoes. Yeah, you hear the news? Love we are promoting a set. We got a heart full of love. That's what we got to give. Oh yeah. Sing, I got a heart full of love, and that's what I have to give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative. If we have a heart full of love, then that's what we all should give. We all should just erase all the hate and stop being negative. First we have to start loving each other. Treat everyone that we meet like a brother. Stop fussing and fighting against each other. Stop using your gun and shooting you one another. We got to learn to be more kind. Erase the envy, hate and bad mind. And stop acting as if you're blind. So if you have a heart full of love, that's what you all should give. We gotta just erase all the hate and stop being negative. If If we have a heart full of love, then that's what we all should give. We got to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. Hey. Wickedness not gonna put you nowhere. We have to learn to stop being unfair. Start love and start care. Find yourself with a lot, it's time to start share. You gotta show love to your brother. You gotta have a little heart for your sister. It's time for humans to start loving each other. So if I have a heart full of love, then that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna start to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. If I've got a heart full of love, that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative. Hey, I'm more love where we want in the world. Spread it to every man, woman, boys and girls. That run down diamond and stop worship pearl. Because all those things are just things of the world. Hey, you need one another to survive. Without each other, then we not go stay alive. You got to end the violence and end on the strife. Stop hurting each other with the guns and other knives. So if you have a heart full of love, then that's what you ought to give. You got to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative.
My heart full of love, that's what I'm gonna give. I'm just erase all the hate and stop being negative. One love. Big up, Stevie. Big up, Stevie, big time. Boom! I'm back. Nick, your host. Motivation Academy. That's me. The one and only one. Ha! Janik in flesh. There can be no one but me. I'm telling you that. That's for sure. That's a unique vibe. Yeah. And that's what we got to express also, our vibe. Can't keep that inside. Vibe. A stronger vibration. A strong vibration for a stronger vibration. For a stronger elevation. Also stronger. Because you... Not that you're not strong. I think we're all like have some kind of strength. But all the evil stuff and that nonsense of the world, it's going to affect the weak people. You know, that's where the evil goes, is if you're weak. The evil will get you. The evil vibes. It's not a bonhomme that will come and knock at your door and possess you, but you're going to be possessed by some evil vibes, like I was. Like we all pretty much experience the dark stuff is the evil vibe, is the nonsense, low vibration of this world. But I think once we make the decision you got to make to elevate your vibration, to elevate your feeling with life. It's just that. It's to elevate your feeling with life, like to feel more like you're part of something. Like, you know, like I say always, it's not to be a part of this world, but it's to be part of. So don't go astray and be a part and all that stuff. It's no good for you anyway. Bonjour de Montréal, un collègue m'a parlé de toi, Jeffrey Gravel. Bonjour Jeffrey. Un plaisir de t'avoir. J'ai vu que tu avais... I checked the subscription the other day. Not that I really... care, but I check sometime, just like I check your comments. I'm not senseless. I know I don't come here to please anyone or to beg anyone or to like, it's not the work is the divine work, like I say it always, but I check sometime for sure, because you're my brothers and sisters, and if I do this is to elevate the vibration of the people. Like, it's not personal, it's not to... We don't take things personal here, but big up Jeffrey, yeah. I'm glad that someone talked to you about me. I thought no one was watching me. I didn't think there was anybody watching other than me, Red, Mario, and a few others. But I'm glad that, look, that's what I want, to inspire people. My brothers and sisters. Reach their heart. Like I said, we have to reach each other's heart. That's how we're going to get out this mess. That's how we're going to get out this mess, by reaching our heart and just, you know, just bringing it. Like I say, whatever I say to you or the stuff I say here, it's not to change your mind on anything. You have to change your mind.
You have to change your mindset. I can maybe inspire you to change your mindset. That's what I've done to me. I completely changed the mindset. And if you have the mindset and if you have the will to do something and the mindset is included in there and you really redo that blueprint and you know, like I said, it's not because we're not great. We know we're great. We know we came here to do something. Come on. The moment you open your eyes to life, it's like, whoa, what is that thing here? What is life? You know, what is this place called Earth? There's lots of mysteries, but for sure, if you let your whole reality define, you can be depressed sometimes. Can be depressing sometimes to go out in the world and see the way it is and think it's reality. That's the thing. So often you're going to experience hell more than heaven, you know, but that's what we know. We prefer also known hells. That's the thing. Not only we know we're in known hells, but we prefer it to unknown heaven. Like, it's so crazy, you know? That's what I've realized. And all this not consciously all the time. Most of the time it's unconscious. It's unconscious. Most of the stuff we do every day is unconscious. You know, that's why being present in the moment, just, you know, there's so much things that are happening in the moment that we don't slip. It goes fast. So be present with life, because all the good stuff happens so fast. The strong vibration, the people with strong vibe, they're gonna come your way also. That's another thing. Once you start expressing your vibration, then Gigi, hey Montreal, I'm smoking, baby. That's what I do. I smoke things. Brush shakes. 8:44 a.m. Times matter. Not war is constant until finish. It's a time war time and stuff. Yeah. I don't know why you say that. If you say that for that reason. Got a heart full of love and the toxic people will running away. Yeah. Just fill your heart with love. You know, just the best way to prevent the negative vibes from coming near and the negative stuff of the world is just be very positive. Be very positive. Have love. Positive energy is love. Like what you want to. Love is not a static thing. That's what I said to PT yesterday. Great hangout with PT again. Big up, Prashant. I love those hangouts. It's great insight he has all the time. He makes me laugh too. He's very funny and he has great insights all the time. I like PT. He's great. We had problem with communication, but he was in the middle of the jungle in India. Not always easy to transmit from the middle of the jungle, but we did a good hour and it was intense. So yeah, big up. It was a strong vibration. No, it was a strong vibration, and that's what I like when the vibe is strong and when we're capable to reason with each other, and that's what we got to do. That's me. I'm just taking responsibility for my life and doing what I have to do. That's all. Like, that's what we each have to do. Like I said, I posted another video I'm gonna make tomorrow. Like, I'm here every day. It's an everyday thing. We don't have to feel less. That's for sure. And that's the goal of this big illusion, is that we feel like grain of sand and insignificant, and that we have no work to do here. But there's lots of work still to do. Like, you can feel bored on this place. If you feel boredom in this place called Earth, it's a choice. Be careful. There's nothing to be bored. There's no boredom. There's so much work to be done just on oneself, to raise your vibration, to get rid of your distraction, to just that. Don't even look outside in the world. Like PT said, do the inner work first. You know, that's what I've done. I've done so much work inside myself to be strong and to find that genic that was there, that was probably... I don't know, covered by some kind of madness, some kind of low vibe. Once you lift the cover, it's like you're like a pressure cooker. You're like a pressure cooker. Little thing that goes on top. Take it off. Let the pressure go. Let the pressure cooker release the steam. That's what we need. We have lots of steam, lots of power, lots of energy, but we keep everything inside. We keep everything inside and we die with it. We die with the energy. If you knew how many people you know, the richest place on earth, where it is. Richest place on earth is not the Federal Reserve. It's the cemetery. It's all the cemetery on earth. Because that's where you see all the dream, all the people that had dreams, they had aspiration, they had goals, they die with it. Because fear and other stuff that came to prevent because what we have to do now, we have to be like little flowers, like open up to life and really rise and shine. I don't know why, but I know why we're in fear. It's not something I don't know why. I know why because I've been through myself, so I know why fear is there and all that stuff. But it's possible to break free from that. It's self-oppression, first of all, that keep us very, very, yeah. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Red, bonjour, yeah. Get your dancing shoes. Wicked people get confused. For sure, we gotta keep. And our job in this is not so much to fight unconsciousness. I don't think that's our calling to fight unconsciousness. I think when you fight, you know, you gotta be careful when you fight a monster to not become a monster yourself. That's why fighting anything, being against anything. That's why I'm not yelling outside with a megaphone and all the stuff that I think I know. I don't know if I know anything. I know who I am. I know what I have to do. I know my mission. That's one thing I know. I know my mission. The rest outside in this world, it's lots of lies and lots of deception, and it's a very it's a world because it's the expression of what we have inside. Look at yourself. If I look at what I was very much at war with myself, because you're at war with yourself. You don't want to break free from that programming unconsciously or consciously, or you're afraid of success. Often that's what it is. We're afraid of success. We're afraid of what could happen if it worked. That is something too. When I started this, that's what I had in mind. I'm like, what if it worked? What if it, I'm going to have to stretch. I'm going to have to take greater leap. But that stuff that happened to you when you take greater step, and that comes when you're ready. It didn't came to me at the beginning. At the beginning, I had to reflect. I had to find that strong vibration. And at one point, I think I found it. I was ready, and I said, okay, let's leave the riverside, and it's live and direct that it happened. That's how I get to feel. I want to feel more alive. That's what I said to myself before starting these talks and these reasoning. First light reasoning. Where's Suzanne? A2. Probably there. We have to work on living in the present, not in the that is so important. That's why all the stuff of the world comes very, very 99% of the stuff outside of yourself do not really matter, because we have so much work to do on ourselves. Just to get rid of that programming first, the ego programming and all that. I'm glad what he said also about the self-obsession. I think maybe I would have to rewatch what we did with Arthur, but I think Arthur was still on point with a lot of stuff. Many people are but I think it was more like the problem is the ego. That's why sometimes I don't talk to some people. It's because the ego is too big, and you see it. How people feed their ego. Whether with their clothing, with their, how you dress yourself, what you say, what you write, everything will define your ego. So you got to be I'd be very careful with, I don't need to boost the ego. I need to boost the inside. The inside, once you boost it, you're gone. You're gone. You're never going to stop. It's the inspiration time, and you become the inspiration. At one point, you look for it. I've looked for it for over a year and a half, like I say always. But at one point, I decided that I had to do something with my life, and I had to take it to another level. Yeah. And that is great. That is great because it's the process. The fun part is the process. You want to have fun in life? There you go. Go through that. Go through your journey, your life journey. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. You want to have fun in life, real fun, not with dope and beer and fucking nonsense distraction. Go on your life journey. You're gonna have fun. I'm telling you, trust me, that's the fun part. Because now you're discovering yourself. You're going through your fears. You're going through your doubt. You're going. You know, there can be no doubt. You are great. You are greater than great, and you know it. That's the thing. You have to know it that you're greater than great, and then take action. And trust that life is there to support you. Put wind beneath your wings. Like I said yesterday, I like his thing that he said about the bird too, PT. That we have to become like a. You know, that's the representation is very good about the bird in the physical realm. What he was saying. Yeah, about labels too and stuff. No, he's great. I love to do those hangouts. I wish we had the better transmission, internet transmission, but it was still a very. No, I give thanks for those reasoning there. And you know, I I go a bit out of my way to make this happen. Like it was at 8:30 morning, 8:30 yesterday morning. So I had to. I even made Abby miss school. I told Abby, you have to stay home because I have an interview at the interview. I prefer the word interview because it's in between two persons, so it's inter. You know, it's between. I prefer the word. Some say interview, but interviews, unless you say interviews, but it's two persons. I like interviews. It's both ways. I like the word. Or maybe outer views. Outer view. But I like the interview. I like the interview where it doesn't pose problematic dans mon brain. But what I was, I even told Abby to stay home because she had to take care of the dog. She's still too little for me to trust her with all the stuff around. She very fast. She's like a sneak. She goes and grabs socks and bobettes. The other day, she ate a freaking pair of bobettes of Abby. She threw it up after. Imagine the dog eats a pair of... Like, they eat stuff like... But that's not only her. Every dog goes after laundry stuff. You have to watch them, especially when they're babies, not when they're older. But when they're babies, then, fuck, she threw up that pair of bobettes the other day. I was like, wow, what the fuck? You can chew it, but don't swallow it. Like, what the heck? So you have to check them. You have to check them. They'll swallow everything. Babies like that, baby dog, you gotta watch them carefully. Yeah. So that's it. Pete Davis said, never complain, never explain. Great thought. Yeah, never complain, never explain. Don't feel the need to explain yourself, for the action you take or the stuff you do. Follow your heart. If you follow your heart, that's why I say I never feel the need really to please anyone or to explain or to it's a divine work. I'll answer to if I do something wrong here, if what I do is wrong, or I don't know what's good or wrong. That's up to you how you see it. But if what I do is not a divine mission or it's not on the side of righteousness or good or whatever, I'll know eventually. Something will let me know. Nature will let me know. But as long as the life put wind beneath my wings and bring me to all kinds of beautiful people, that's the reward for me. It's not necessarily I'm not waiting for a check in the mail, but I get all kinds of people with great vibe coming my way on the Truman Show and all that, the reggae singers doing the dub plates. All this is elevation, and it's a strong vibration also, and that's what I like. Especially the music. I love the music part. For me, I love music. So the plates come and we're like at 41 dub plates now. It's like it went very fast. I was looking at it yesterday. I'm like, fuck, it went fast. And we're gonna have more. I have Stevie Cultures. I think he wrote me yesterday, Stevie. I think I saw a message from him. I'll check after, but I think he wrote me something. Am I dreaming that? Maybe I dreamt about this. Maybe I dreamt about it, that Stevie was writing me for the plate or something. But I think I've seen a message from him. He was in... I think he's had problem with his truck, like I told you. If I could, I would help him a little bit more than I do, but I do my best for now. I think I dreamt this. I think I dreamt this because there's no message on Messenger. So I must have dreamed about it. Probably what happened. But I'm a daydreamer and a night thinker. So sometimes I dream, because to me, dreaming at night and day stuff is pretty much the same. So I just think during the night. When I sleep, I think, and then come the daytime, and I'm awake and I'm there. Then I just get in touch with him. Like I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer. I don't think dreams are made to stay dormant. Like dreams are really what will propose you, what will give you the vision, the guts, the drive, all the good stuff to go through is the dream at the beginning. The vision, the dream. We envision something. Not necessarily a dream, but yeah, you can call it a dream. It's something you think about, something you imagine. Imagine yourself doing great stuff, and then you start taking action. And like I said, it's a lot about the process. So if you rush things, if you sometimes it's not very good to rush things. I prefer not to rush and take the process day by day and go follow my heart and not be I don't want to be a copycat of someone else or imitate other people. It's very important to be authentic. To be authentic, have your authentic stuff, and you work on it. You work on it. That's what I do here. I don't pretend that I am where I want to be. I'm working on myself. I'm working on becoming someone. On actualizing this body here, this body technology, this brain, this conscience. I'm activating it. So with activating your conscience, your body, putting it into action, that's what is activation. Activating is putting it into action. You're gonna, for sure, your life will be transformed. Yeah, your life will be transformed. You have come a long way since I found you 11 months ago. Come a long way, Mom, mon ami. I'm glad I found a French one in Quebec. No, you're great too, Red. You found me 11 months? Yeah, that's true. We've been together for a while, Red. You've been here for... some of you, we've been doing this thing early in the morning like this for like a year. I've been here over a year. So, yeah, like Red, you've been here for a long time. But thanks you, Red. I like your Mighty Gross. Yeah. Was everything all right yesterday? Yeah, I was on the Truman Show yesterday. When I do the Truman Show, I don't come here. It's not that it's too much, but I had things I wanted to think before the show, so I wanted to focus. I wanted to concentrate, so I don't come here. And then I like to kind of hold the mid station before those Truman Show, and really I was writing down all kinds of stuff. And not that I show up with a big preparation, but I like to concentrate a bit, to go in my zone and just think about it. It's like I envision. It's like every time I do those shows, I envision before the show takes place what I'm gonna say. I try to see it in my mind first, and then I can go on and I think about this. It's very important for me that anyway, that's how I do it. Yeah. Men without ego, men with piss and vinegar, shakers, movers, and fighters for a good cause. Yep, that's my go team. They're number one on Father Removes Them, or Father Removes Them. That's it. Was everything? Yeah. I'm no quitter. Finding pro-pot or menacing people is rare find. So there you are. Pills are Canadian. Yeah, no, me, for sure I'm a pro marijuana, pro cannabis, medicinal cannabis, but I don't think cannabis should be, I will never say blast your brain out, and especially for the younger generation, it's a medicine. It's a medicine. Cannabis is a medicine. It's not something that we should use to fill the void in our life, but that's what people do. They're so misaligned and so have nothing to do with life that they get stoned, and they just waste their time getting stoned. And I don't think cannabis is for that. Cannabis is a medicine. I treat it as medicine, not as something also that will stop me and put me on pause to do what I have to do in life. But that's what happens. People sometimes they're just too stoned to even talk, to even so. But I don't think it's for that. I think we know that. Yeah, good no bad news is good news. People are like family to me. Yeah, me too. Everyone, if your heart is pure and true, and you have a great vibe, if you have a great vibe and you're not negative, and we can do a lot together. We can do a lot, and we can certainly talk together and reason and just up our vibe. It's after all, it's upping your vibration. It's just say hi to people. Now, when I go out, everybody I meet, I say hi. I'm trying to really do what I tell you here. Do what I tell you that I know I need to do, like say hi to people and put a smile on my face, and just that will keep the negative vibes away. Like I said, if you're very, very positive, the negative won't even come near. Don't even worry, it won't even come near you. Yeah, obsessed with win wars or on win war for sure. We're gonna win this war over the nonsense. For sure, because we have senses. It's us that have the senses. It's not like we're without senses. So it's just to regain feeling of our senses and open up our eyes. Our eyes are wide shut. Like all this stuff around us is very clear. It's crystal clear. Like I mark in my title for tomorrow, it's crystal clear what's going on. It's crystal clear that you're greater than great to me. Everyone I see. I don't see anyone. I'm not special. Like, I'm not special. I might have a special vibe, a special vibration, or a very unique, but we all are. We all have, but I'm not special. Like, I don't feel special. I just feel like I'm doing something. Like I'm doing something, putting work in motion, and building strength, because I know strengthening my mind, that's probably the only thing that will save me. So I need to do this all for the process, all for the good. Keep being yourself, brother. It's all falling into place. God is good. Yeah. We have to become good. We have to become better. And I think we can. It's not because we cannot do it. We each and every one of us can look at ourselves in the mirror today and make a change. Change your ways, change your evil ways. Every one of us can do that, but you got to recognize them first. If you don't see it, if you can't figure out that someone's lying to you, I cannot help you. But you have to figure out first that you've been lied to. And everything that you have experienced probably was a lie to control you. But if you don't see it, I cannot help you. If you can see it, if you can open your eyes and realize that, we can do a lot together. We can very much elevate ourselves. But if not, I see stuff very crystal clear today. It is crystal clear too. It's not because but there's a veil in front of your eyes. There's a veil of ignorance, a veil of illusion of knowing. A veil with the ego, like the ego illusion of knowing. That's all. That's why it's hard to sometimes to have deep conversation with people, because they're all under the illusion of knowing. They think they know shit. They think they know everything, but they know shit. That's the thing. So you go talk to them, and it's like the ego gets offended, and they get resistant, and it's like, fuck it. Fuck it. Your ego talks, not you. It's like they have two personalities. It's like they're possessed. They're possessed. They have two personalities and they don't see it. Today, I see myself as really being one with myself, but we're not one with ourselves. It's like we have two personalities, like the ego and the real you. And what shines most often in most people is the ego. So if you shine from your true self, the ego will vanish. It's like it's like some kind of duality here, day and night and stuff like that, but it's the same. The ego and the true self of you. Get rid of that. Just act more from your true self, and the ego will slowly disintegrate. Will disintegrate and become something like nothing. Like it's not something you will operate from. These eyes have been wide open for years, fighting causes alone, staying quiet, but no more, mon ami. It's time for change now. That's it. We know it's time for change. We know what is often what has to be changed also in our life, but in the world, we know what has to change in the world. So it's easy to see, but easy. I think it's just because It's too much work for some people just to let go of distractions, first of all. Just to quit the TV is a lot for someone. They can think they're missing their whole life because that's what we have experienced our whole life often becomes habits and stuff. So, and habit can be the best of servant and also the worst of master. Like, look, people watching TV, it's an habit. It's the worst of one. I think is today I look at it. What the heck have I done? Wasting my time there in front of that box. But I think it was important to do it to realize it. Like, if you don't go through the dark stuff in this life, it's hard to see it. Like, if you don't experience it, if like someone said in a comment on the Truman Show about me cutting off PT, he said, "Don't cut him off." He said, "It's good. Thanks for bringing him on the channel," but he said, "Don't cut him off when he talks." I said, "I don't want to cut him off. It's not my intention to cut him off. I go there with very divine intention. I do my best." I said, "I'm trying my best." And with Google Hangout, it's not that easy. Sometimes the software has a delay and you talk and there's like, it's not the easiest thing. And yeah, but I don't. I just said to him, I said, experience it, you'll see. Same for everything. If we don't experience it, how can we feel anything? So it's but no, I don't cut him off on purpose or I have nothing to prove really. He can talk himself. He can talk himself for 2 hours. I don't care. I'm not there to have the spotlight, and I'm not like that. But people don't know But I took his comment constructive too. Like I know I was doing it more at the beginning, cutting off people and stuff. Not with bad intention. It's just I'm very, very energetic, and I have lots of energy. And when I have something to say, I want to say it. But it's never with bad intention. I don't have bad intention in my heart. I only have good intention, divine. My heart is, I keep it clean, and I don't know if it's pure yet, but I keep it clean with good intention. But I don't do this to. No, that's not. The one that knows me knows, but often it's hard to. Yeah. We also ask God to use us to expose the abuses people go through. Then God sends the problem. So this is just another situation. This government is evil. Oh, for sure, it's all evil stuff. It's all evil stuff. They're all evil possessed. Me, that's what I think it is. The world is evil possessed sometimes. If you see people, that's why I've said that before in many videos. That's, I think, the way that we're possessed is it's not someone that is on the bed, shaking, drooling from the mouth, like a zombie or something. It's not that. Possessed is your evil ways. And we're all, and once you act more from your true self, like I said, all these nonsense will. Once your vibe is pure and true, things will change. Things will change for the better. That's what it is. Slowly, it might not happen. Better days are coming, but you have to do the work. So that's the thing. Working. We have like we said yesterday, we have a conception that laws are the laws of men, but there's natural laws. There's the divine laws that none of us really knows. So how do you want to design a lot? You got to know these stuff. We think we know a lot in Babylon, but go over that overlay and start to learn really deep stuff. You're going to see that you don't know too much. And life is very mysterious, and your life and what we are. And, we can put words on ourselves that would make this experience like nothing. Or we can use words that will make our experience magnificent. And that's what it is. It's a magnificent experience, but we have to see it. The moment you see it, that you see that your life has value, and you're here to create values, your life has values, and you're here to create value, and hold on to your values and raise your standard, that is what I'm trying to do here, raise my standard constantly. Your life will change eventually. It's not we're not losers. We're not here to lose. You got to find a way to win. That's what you got to do. Find your way to win. Find your way to win your own race. Like, it's not a race that we're in a rush, but it's like get on the track and get moving. You got to move. You can't be on pause. So you got to move and constantly take action. It might not be the big wah-wah, big show, like right at there, but when you want it and need it, but it's gonna come if you're persistent. If you're I know that. I know if I persist, if I'm persistent, perseverant, and I have patience, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know how, but it will. Might take time to figure it out. That's okay. I'm willing to figure it out. You know, once you're willing to do something, once you have the will and your patience is there, there's nothing you cannot do in this place. Nothing. A neurochirurgien wrote a book about television. I listened to a speech. Television lobotomy. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible, but you know, I never seen it. I never really seen that TV was that bad. Like, I was hooked on it. I was watching the Montreal Canadiens like crazy. It was the sport on TV. And the sport is very low vibration. And there's lots of freaking programming in there. So once I disconnected from the sports and stuff, it feel a lot better. Like, it's things that doesn't matter. Like, we encourage everybody else but ourselves. So we fall into encouraging sports and stuff. Like today, it's not that I don't like hockey. It's I didn't start to dislike the game. I just don't like the distraction associated with it. And it's only to distract the masses. Who's the masses? If you find yourself in the Bell Center, you're part of the masses. Like, I was there 6-7 times a year. Hand on the chest for the national anthem and all that shit. Yeah. And then it reinforces your nationalism and your sense of false pride and stuff. So, what is nationalism? Je suis bien fier d'être Canadien, Québécois, mais c'est juste un pays. It's just a piece of land on Earth. Like, to me, I'm a citizen of Earth. I'm a living man. Yeah, on Earth. No more labels. Just living man on Earth. That's what they say it is. That's the name they gave it. So that's what we use. But yeah. No. Once you see it, you can start deprogramming yourself, of course. But if you don't see and you love the TV, the fantasy, and the movies, and all the stuff to program your mind, you can stay alone with yourself. Can't you stay alone with no noise, just with your own mind? Because that's what you need. You need yourself. You need your own presence, which we don't have much in our lives because we default to distraction because we don't have presence with life. So we default with distraction to fill the void. But if you have presence with life, at any moment you have something to do, you don't need distraction. You don't need distraction. But if your life is not energized by something that matters, you're going to default to distraction, to nonsense, to fantasy, to just because you want to fill your life with fill the void of knowing that you're great, but you do the fuck all with your life. That's the void. That's the void. We know we're meant to do something great, but we sit on our asses. Like, it's gonna take time for sure. But the thing is, it's just stuff we have to unlearn, like the instant gratification and all that stuff we're used to has to be relearned. Like, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes divine timing. It's not something with a clock, your dream and stuff. It's outside the timing clock, and it's outside the Babylon overlay. It's like you have to rise above all this, rise above the love, above the hate, above the overlay, and you start to fly. And you start to fly. That's what PT said. That's why I love birds. I know why I love birds now. I know I'm so attracted to that bird chilling spot now, because now I'm living my life like a bird in the sky, free and roaming around. Like that. That's a great feeling. That's what I love. Like I said, I always wanted to live my life like a bird in the sky. It's a free mind, no negative, just enjoying life. And that's what we must do. But no, we have broken the wings. The wings are broken. The wheel is broken, no wings. It's like we're just walking on Earth. We're birds. We're all birds, but with broken wings and walking on the pavement. Like, spread your wings. Don't let your wheel and wings be broken. Spread them. And start to fly. Like an eagle. Like an eagle. I told you what the eagle do. They fly above the cloud when it rains. Well, that's what it does now. It's fucking raining shit. Raining shit in Babylon. So don't, the shit will hit the fan, and we're the fan. We're the fan. We're going to dissipate that shit in not too long, not too, yeah. What I was saying before. The rain. That's it. The birds, almost every birds will find shelter in the rain. They will go and hide. But the eagle just fly higher or above the cloud. You know, so we avoid the rain. Ha! That's what we got to do. Each soul is unique. No one owns me. Not possessed. Very independent. Ready to rock. But that's it. But you got to do that stuff. That's how I felt. Me. Each soul is unique. And those of us who volunteered their time to good works are on the rise now. Can wait until the gathering happens. And then boom! Things change. All tribes. Will you be there? For sure I'll be there. The creators are in control. God, divine, whatever people call it. Oh, good, divine. Hey, that's true, and divine. You know, yeah, I never seen that one. Divine and the divine and divine. And no, I like what you said there. You may divine. That's probably why they drink grapes. They drink wine in the Babylon church. It's made from grapes. It's divine. It's divine. No, and and who doesn't love grapes? I love grapes personally. You ask me, it's freaking divine, and it's divine. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, that's good what you say there. I like that. Divine. Never really thought of it. Let's take a little break. I've been talking for a while, I think. See what Malachi has to say.
Johnny Clonier, dans le tout-monde show, va nous conduire au laurier de la gloire. Johnny, avec sa franchise, nous a franchi de Babylone. Motivation d'Académie éveille nos consciences pour transcender et voir la lumière divine. De l'obscurité à la lumière. De l'obscurité à la lumière. Soyons bénis. Soyons bénis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Soyons unis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. De l'obscurité à la lumière. De l'obscurité à la lumière. Soyons bénis. Soyons unis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Soyons unis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. C'est la lumière divine qui en tout instant nous illumine, nous inspire, encore nous guide. À tout moment, la lumière divine qui en tout instant nous illumine, nous inspire, encore nous guide. À tout moment, et même dans l'obscurité, nul ne doit s'égarer ou s'écarter de la vérité. Yeah, 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 yeah. I see the light. Yannick, see the light. Yaya, shed the light. Yannick, see the light. Yaya, shed the light. Mais quand allez-vous comprendre qu'il n'y a pas de race supérieure, ni de race inférieure? Yeah, 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 oui, c'est la gueule. Nous sommes tous Ali mash the job. Rastafari, do some Ali mash the job. C'est l'amour qui nous sauvera. Yeah, yeah. C'est l'amour qui va nous sauver de l'hécatombe. Oh, yeah. Nous sommes tous les enfants de Dieu. Créés à l'image de Dieu. Que nous soyons rouges, jaunes, blancs ou blancs. Nous sommes tous des enfants de Dieu. Créés à l'image de Dieu. Que nous soyons rouges, jaunes, blancs ou blancs. Nous sommes tous des enfants de Dieu, créés à l'image de Dieu, pour servir et protéger notre monde et les générations à venir. Peace and love, man. I see the light. Yannick, see the light.
Yes, yes. Truman, top play sessions. Rise and shine. Yo, BVG, let's go. Surrounded by voices, blinded by choices, living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay focused, feeling hopeless, surrounded by minds that's broken, barely floating, visions of heaven. I'm devoted, spark the potent, set the wheels in motion. Peace be my motive, but take no shit from no prick. I'm trying to get my fate lit, stay away from fakeness, penning greatness, building foundations like masons. Connect with my brothers, UK, Canada, Jamaica, Truman, BVG, killing it with Teacher D. 6 in the morning, I'm feeling free. Thank God I got no one to please but myself and me. Rolled up lemon trees in the park, half light, half dark, life in the balance. Past times were tragic, life is what you make it, so I had to change it. Now it's back to basics, stand up to your fears and face it. Find God, embrace it, it's deep within the soul. Once I was told ignorance is bliss. Do me a favor and stop gassing like Nazis up in NASA. Sacred, divine, geometric patterns unveil the beauty under the satin. Too many follow like fashion. Follow your heart, follow your path. Many days were spent in the dark until that light got sparked. Yo, check 1, 2. Yo, rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman, BVG, this is the Dub Play Sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman, BVG, this is the Dub Play Sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman, BVG, this is the Dub Play Sessions. Yes, yes. UK, Canada, Jamaica. Yeah, yeah, follow the haters, follow the fakers. Rise and shine, Dub Play vibes. WDG on the buttons, enough respect. Teacher D, Motivation Academy. Truman, big up my brother Truman.
So the lion says, fire phone, plug it on. And not the news, nothing but the knowledge and the truth. This is a Truman production. Keeping it one love. Peace. Big up DVG. My bro Mehmet. Mehmet has a channel on YouTube. It's called Conscious Minds. Conscious Minds, I think. This channel. Something like that. I think it's Conscious Minds. Yeah, Mehmet. Yeah. So, that's it. We're going to have more dub plates, but we just got 3 more from Don Tepo. Well, we're going to have more. It's ongoing. It's a process that's ongoing. Like I said yesterday, creation. I'm sure creation is ongoing also for the world. Then, like, I'm sure there's like I said, new fishy appearing and stuff created by the divine force. I cannot think for one instant that it just boom out of nowhere everything came. Like I think it's oh, they want to shut down my computer. Hold on. We'll report it. If not, it's gonna shut down on me again. Yeah, it's a lot. What I was saying, I forgot. It's okay. I love when you're chatty like that. I like to have that chat active, but also I can disable and the live chat is coming back. Now I check that if you press after when I'm done with the live and you go and press on it to watch it, it's gonna play the chat on the side. It's cool. Like I don't dislike it, but if you guys prefer not to have the chat, I can also disable live chat replay. There's a button in the advanced setting. I can go, I check, and I just uncheck the box, and there will be no more chat. Fishies and new fishies. I'm sure there's new fishies and new animals, new insects, and I don't know, maybe it's just life creating new stuff too. I don't know. It's so that part is so mysterious when it comes to creation. If you forget everything that they tell you about evolution, I don't think it's evolution. I think we're all and every. I used to talk to my babies like that. Ah, the memories, fishies. I don't know. That's what I say all the time, fishies. And yeah, I think the creation is ongoing. Look, you create ongoingly for yourself, for your dream, for you. So everything, all creation is ongoing. Pretty sure for the world also. I cannot confirm it to you. I don't have all the answers, but it feels like it. So it feels like we're gonna have a great day for sure. Win early, you win the day. Very important. Show up each and every day. You know, with yourself. That's what you need. Show up every day with you, not with anybody else, but you. You need you. That's what we need. It's not so bad to be self-obsessed, but don't get lost into the ego. It's just the ego part. The self-obsession can come and blow up the ego if you're unaware. That's the thing. So it's the ego, I think, is really the killer, is what really gonna kill your vibe. It's gonna, oh yeah, it's the ego because you think you know so much. The ego thinks he knows so much. Like the real you inside you doesn't know too much. That's why I'm saying people live really from like two personalities until they really reach their true self, their the core, until they reach the core. So go reach your core. 9:33 a.m. here on the Rock. Yes, it's Newfoundland Rock time, and a half an hour later, boom, live and direct. Yeah, it's an hour and a half. Yeah, but oh yeah, you changed the time too, but you're an hour and a half always. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's all good. Words are powerful, very powerful. Words are very powerful. That's why I choose them wisely. Choose them wisely. And until the next time I see you, I wish you all a great day. It's day by day. We don't stress. We do our best. Forget the rest. So I'm out. Big up everyone and love you all. But guess what? The divine love you more. So rise and shine. I'm out. See ya.